Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bang
Now
Thank
let's
you.
start the show.
Thank you. I figured I should put the hat on and talk about a Christmas thing, because it's around Christmas and whatever. You gotta do them. You know, nobody likes making Christmas specials. At least not after the one good one you did. But you still gotta do it. You have to. You just have got to do it. And, what's the deal with the 12 Days of Christmas? It's like Jingle Bells with the ground. I mean, like, this has to be, like, one of the worst, if not the worst, at least in the top 12 worst Christmas songs ever, of all time, that there will ever be. I can't imagine it ever leaving the list. Mostly because, like, okay, I've heard some interesting arguments for it. The main one is that it's interesting. Is that, oh, well, it's like, never heard a song like it. It's got, it does, like, you do the one verse, and the next one is, like, you add a thing, and then go back to the first one, and you keep doing it, and going back and back and back through it as you add on to it. And it's like, yes, that is a neat concept for a song. Neat concept. Not denying that the concept is neat. What I am saying is that a neat concept for a song does not necessarily make it a good song. I've never heard a song like it before either, and I don't give a shit about it. I've never really heard a song like the one I did before either that was a neat concept but a bad song. It was on the album, the Weird album that I did. It was called Totally Weird, and what it was every other song on the album layered on top of each other. You don't hear too many songs like that. It's a really interesting idea, and I guess that makes it really good, just like 12 Days of Christmas, except that it sounds kind of like... So, I mean, that's an interesting concept. That should make it also good, right? That means that I made a good song and did a good thing there. But I didn't. And 12 Days of Christmas, granted, is a better song. It's a little more melodic than that. It's not as lazy and stupid as that. It's close to as lazy. It's close to as lazy. But really, if you want to hear 12 Days of Christmas, you just really want to hear the abridged version. You want to hear... Here, just start at 12. Just fucking start at 12. That's all you wrote. Just start at fucking 12, right? Like, I don't know, you don't need to start with fucking, like... I don't know, it's just tedious. It's tedious. You don't need to hear the same thing that many goddamn times. And the only thing that makes much sense, I guess, is that, and maybe this is the intent for the song, is that every day they add on the things that they're giving as gifts. So, I mean, by the end of it, you've got 12 partridges in a pear tree. Right, or 12 partridges in pear trees, I guess. 12 pear trees. And that would make it kind of insane. Like, how do you have this many things? How do you keep finding them? That's a lot of golden rings, also. Gold ain't cheap. Or is it right now? I don't know. I can't imagine it is. When it was written, I doubt it. So we'll just say that gold ain't cheap. And that's like, again, a psychological thing that, again, makes it interesting. But that doesn't make it a good song. And it's just annoying. And that's the reason it's annoying, is because it repeats the same shit too many times. You're not supposed to repeat the things that many times. And if you do, there's supposed to be some kind of interesting way to do it, but it's done the same way every fucking time it repeats. And sure, you can have variations on the song, you can change it up. There are ways to make it interesting, but inherently the base song we're talking about here is really not that interesting. Or I guess it's not that good. I guess it's interesting. It's kind of like when, that's the thing you say when you don't want to say something sucks. You're like, oh, that's interesting. But usually you say it more like, that's interesting. Like there's like you can hear it. You can hear the it sucks. But I don't want to say it sucks in the voice there. And that's all I had. It's the 12 Days of Christmas. It's like, what's another? It's like other annoying Christmas song, but worse. That's the joke. You get the joke. Also, just so you know that it is Christmas time. Let me just see. Here is like a nice roleplay Christmas tree going on over here, and I got another Christmas tree over there, and there's also a this stand is very large and hard to navigate. This is a bad idea. No, we can get it. We get a shot. There's a Christmas tree over there. Yeah. I think it was worth that. It was worth that. Merry fuck.
What's the deal with saying?